Here. Yeah, so stay away from that right hand. Move to your right. Okay, stay away from his power shot. All right, you keep circling him.
Come on, straight hand, Brad, kasi ginagawa niya, Brad, pag nagkadikitan kayong dalawa.
Okay, let's throw punches now. Okay, baby? Relax now. We're in a fight now. Okay, baby?
Here you see Claudio blocking some shots, and then I think he's going to do his little jig, imitating as if he was hurt. But I think it's part of him getting more relaxed with the situation now.
Too relaxed. He allowed Pacquiao to throw 96 punches in that round, and he threw 27. It doesn't matter to me if he's landing clean shots. You can't run around that way.
You let Pacquiao really start to move his hands, he'll relax you all the way.
That's right. He'll put you to sleep. I agree with you, Emmanuel, that Claudio feels comfortable with what he's doing.
Yeah, but Manny's winning the fight. He's doing what he's saying. You got to remember to keep just doing what he's doing, just out-punching this guy. Don't go for a knockout.
Yeah, what Claudio has not been able to do is to stop Pacquiao from throwing so many punches. And he thought maybe he could.
No, he can't stop him from doing that. Manny's going to throw punches. But I don't get a certain point, you start getting a little frustrated still when you're throwing punches, and really for clean punches yourself, you're not landing anything. To me, still, the effective punches are from Claudio. He may be being outworked, but he's landing the effective punches.
Well, I've seen a lot of effective punches from Pacquiao, in fact, more than from Claudio, although not as a percentage of the punches that Pacquiao's throwing. Claudio's making every punch count, but he, as Jim, you say, he needs to throw more
I see different. I see Claudio landing the straight punches, the clean punches.
Perhaps, Emmanuel, but he threw 27 and landed 5 in the last round, and Manny threw 96.
I said Manny's winning the fight, but I'm saying the clean, effective punches are still, to me, coming from Claudio.
There are
not enough of them.
Yeah,
not enough.
And they're cleaner punches, but even when Claudio's blocking some of these Pacquiao shots, they're partially blocked. They're also partially landing.
And Manny, interestingly, has shown more focus to the body in the first couple rounds than I think I've seen from him in quite a while.
Looks like Pacquiao's also felt Claudio's power more in this third round.
Definitely. His head was snapped up by an uppercut. But nothing stops him from pouring the punches on. A minute left in the round. He's already thrown 61 punches in the round. Hard right hand by Claudio. Best punch of the fight.
And that's going to have to be what Claudio does if he hopes to win.
Well, see, Manny's got to be careful he don't get frustrated after a while of just punching and not hitting nothing but arms. He's got to realize he got to work this guy and try to win this decision and not get frustrated.
One of these crisp counters of Claudio's that you pointed out, Emmanuel, has to land hard enough to hurt Pacquiao, I think, at some point in the fight. It doesn't have to be right now, but at some point he has to throw it with real conviction.
I agree.
Joshua Claudio is doing exactly what he wants to do. But his offensive output is simply too limited for him to be able to compete on the scorecards with Manny Pacquiao at this moment.
Here. Okay. Very nice. How you feel, baby? Good. Good? Okay. Again.
Finish with the hook and out.
Okay.
All right? Finish with the hook and out. It's easy.
Kombinasyonan mo.
It's easy.
Tapos panghuli hook, ha?
Just like in the gym, we finish with the hook, it's safe, it's out.
Okay. Kasi pagkabang.
Here you see, which is maybe typical of Claudio's effective punches, the little simple, little straight little shots that he's landing. But the problem is he's not throwing enough of them. But his punches are very effective when he does do them.
CompuBox numbers through round 3. Landed punches, no huge difference. Pacquiao 44. He's got a margin over Claudio, who's landed 26. The difference is Pacquiao has thrown 281, and Claudio has only thrown 100 in the first 3 rounds. So Manny is averaging 93 punches per round in the first 3 rounds, and Claudio is averaging 33. Harold, how do you have it?
Okay, Jim. 3-0. 30
30-27, Manny Pacquiao. You know, Jim, he's so smart, it's amazing. You know, you come out and you see a guy covered up like Winky Wright, hands held high, elbows in tight. What do? You step around. Manny Pacquiao keeps stepping around the guy and whacking him in the ribs and piling up points. Forget the fact that he's breaking him down to the body. I mean, he's, you know, just keeps banging him in the ribs, banging him in his watch. You see, he'll step there. See, he steps around and he usually follows it with a, there he goes, stepping around again, banging to the body.
Harold,
Manny.
You agree this is the most body punching we've seen Pacquiao do?
Oh, yeah. I mean, beautiful body punching, no question. This guy's covered up. You can't hit him in the jaw. You bang him in the body.
You know, that said, and Harold, you're right, but we've seen already in 3.5 rounds, Manny Pacquiao hit cleanly to the head, more than we've seen him hit cleanly to the head in the Diaz, De La Hoya, Hatton, and Cotto fights combined, I think. And Cotto had some success early.
Yes, he did. Most people gave Cotto a couple of rounds, the first and the fifth.
No. Let's go. Come on.
I'm not sure what Rafael was stopping them for a second there.
Pacquiao looked like threw a right and left hand at the same time, like clapped Cotty.
Harold, what was Rafael dealing with there?
Jim, you can't hit the guy with two hands. Manny Pacquiao threw two hands at once.
Here we go. Cotty backed into a corner and for a moment was inert as Manny banged away. I'm not sure what's happening to Joshua Clottey and why he's not throwing Emmanuel. There he goes. Went a long time without releasing his hands there.
Yeah, that's and Manny's scoring those points too in the meantime.
Well, I think Manny's breaking his guard down. It looks to me as though he's starting to land more. Clottey's still tight, muscular, so controlled. He's like a welterweight tank in there, the way he's built.
Both guys are fighting the fight that they plan to a great degree. It's what's going to be interesting to see who wins out in the end. Because Pacquiao said he's going to be punching, moving in and out, side to side, giving him angles. Clottey said he's going to cover up and try to break his will by just letting him punch himself out. So it's going to be interesting to see how this fight finishes up.
Those are two hard body shots for Clottey.
Well, Pacquiao has hurt and knocked fighters out in recent years by hitting them with punches they didn't see coming from awkward angles. And Clottey, because he's paying so much attention to his defense, is not getting hit with those punches.
Clottey scored with a good left hand. There are just too few of them for Clottey. Long stretches without offensive output. Pacquiao is consistently throwing and throwing.
Okay? Come on. Okay.
Josh, use your chance, right? Use your chance, work your way in. Throw your hooks. If I hook you. Let's take a chance, baby. Let's take a chance.
Here we see I guess the referee called infraction rule when he